So, as you can see, the press isn't moving. Nothing's happening in the studio today. Zero printing. After we filmed the podcast the other day, Jonathan got a phone call that his baby daughter just got hurt and had to head to the hospital and get that taken care of. Everything's fine. They're good. Their family's good. They're just having to watch her, monitor, make sure she stays doing good. But yeah, Jonathan's gonna be home for the next few days. And so now we have to try to figure out what needs to happen in the studio without him here. You see, we get a lot of questions that are always asking, how we balance work and home life. And the thing is, there's no magic answer that's just this is the perfect way to keep everything in balance. The problem is life just throws you curveballs. Things get changed up all the time. And as a business owner, you have to be ready to adapt to those kinds of things. So now we just got to figure out what we can do while Jonathan's away. We don't really know how long he's going to be gone. While he's taking care of his family stuff, we're trying to hold down the fort. Corey's over here plugging away design stuff. We're constantly looking for photo and video projects to do outside of the studio. We recently talked a lot about diversifying revenue streams. And this is one of those situations where it really comes into play. Luckily, whenever we have something going on with one of our families and we have an issue at home, we have a boss that's real quick to just say, hey man, go take care of it. Handle your stuff at home. How many times have you had to do that?
Yeah, I feel like, my family's constantly in crisis. And there were plenty of occasions where, hey, my wife's car broke down and he's like, yo, go help her out. Go right now. And it's never, no questions asked. There's times where, hey, we have a doctor's appointment and whatever, and it's just hey, stay home, work from home, figure it out. So same way that Jonathan gives us grace and supports us, hey, we're here to support him in the same area if we can bring in funds or whatever.
So the last couple of days, I've actually been sending out a bunch of emails trying to talk to clients that have got orders in or are waiting for orders to get finished. We have some unfinished projects in there that are waiting to get either sent out or just finished printing. And so we're just trying to communicate with all of them, let them know, hey, we had something happen. That's one of the areas that I felt like I could help out and say hey, Jonathan, don't worry about emailing all these people. Let me take care of that. Just be with your family. So just trying to spread that weight around between the team. And so if you're a boss and you're the business owner and you want to keep your team happy, I recommend always making sure that they can handle stuff at home when it pops up. It makes us more willing to come in, work longer, later hours, and making sure that we're able to fill in the gaps and pick up the slack whenever we can. Because I know that no matter what, at the end of the day, if something happens at home with my family, with my wife, with my kid, I can dip out and go take care of it.
Yeah, we never have to question, will I lose my job if I'm trying to support my family, or will I lose my family if I'm trying to maintain my job?
Yeah, because that's really the importance of this whole balance thing that we're talking about, is they coexist.
Yeah. They
have to be together with the same goal. Bosses, take care of your team. Team members, take care of your bosses. Help them out when they have something going on. Really? We all have things happen in our lives. So really, if I had to sum everything up with 3 points, I'd say the first point is diversifying your revenue streams. We've talked about this a bunch of times before, but you never know what's going to happen. You don't know what tomorrow's going to look like. And so keeping different revenue streams open and having different sources of income within your business is not only a really good backup and contingency plan, it's just really smart for you to do. One, it helps you make more money. But then two, whenever something bad happens and you got to go handle things and you're not able to do whatever your main source of income is for a little while, you got some other things that can float you for a little bit. So I'd say that's the first one. Diversify.
Yeah, man, I feel like the second thing that we can kind of learn from this whole experience is, have a good team around you.
Yeah.
Have people around you that are going to be able to help you out and support you. The same way that Jonathan supports Jared and I in our, times where we need help. we want to do our best to step up, show up, and get things done, even if they're a little bit outside of our normal things that we do every day. And maybe you're out there, maybe you are a one-man band. Maybe it's just you in your space. You're the boss, you're the printer, you're the designer. It's all you on your own. Maybe this is just an encouragement to look into maybe finding some people in your life that might be able to help support you in what you're doing. I think that was one of the biggest turning points for Golden Press, is when Jonathan started bringing on people like me and Jared as team members and as people that are coming through. And maybe it's bringing someone on part-time for a little bit and they just start helping out, cleaning screens, doing simple tasks that you're able to delegate to them, so that maybe one day in the future, maybe you are in a tight spot and you're able to just kind of lean on a friend, someone that is a part of your business.
While we're talking about all this, it really makes you think. I mean, the third point, I think, is really sometimes you're just gonna have to accept that things didn't go your way and there's not really a fix. And unfortunately, that job's just not gonna get done on time. It's just not gonna get done today, tomorrow, maybe even next week. That's hard, to admit sometimes, and it's hard to kind of accept that and just be okay with it. But yeah, I think it's really all about perspective and remembering, what are you doing this for?
Yeah, we had a little fun trip to 2 hospitals the other day. Little Miss Heritage got a little bump on her head. While I was at the hospital the other day, I just had this, kind of perspective change of wow, all those decisions, all these things that, are super fat. Oh, got to make a decision. So this moves and this moves and this moves. Yeah. I was just thinking in the hospital, I was like, none of that matters compared to, what's happening right now in this moment. It literally just made all my, problems as a boss and just having to make some executive decisions to make things happen. They're just so tiny compared to, this little thing that I'm working for. And yeah, man, so it was I don't wish that upon anybody, but it was just a good perspective change.
All right, we just dropped off our last order of the day, a shirt order going out, a small one that we had to ship out to a company. Got that thing shipped out for Jonathan. He normally does those. But yeah, man, I know this is a different video. Yeah. It's kind of weird, a little different, but it's just, we get this question a lot of how do you balance out, work and home life? And this is kind of a crazy situation that happened this week, and we figured, man, what a better time to kind of share how this stuff goes for us.
Take you along on our little journey of kind of a day in the life of figuring out problems and finding solutions and doing it all.
Yeah. So, we kind of shared those tips. Hopefully, you get something from that. Like the video. I know it was a weird one, but like it anyway, please. Appreciate it.
Drop a comment.
Shoot a comment over to Jonathan and his family. Yeah. Send out those thoughts and prayers to his little girl as she gets better and she heals up pretty quick. And yeah, man, we'll see you guys here pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
Later.
Arf.